Hey there, all. It's Mike with Mana Bluff. I'm here drafting some Theros 8 4, and gonna try and have a little bit of fun here. I realize I may have been out of this for a little bit. Um, Sorry. But I'm back, and we're gonna try and have some fun. And got a pretty sweet pack. This is a awesome sealed pack. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of power. Oh, duh. Why am I? Biden, Satiable Harpy's good. Keepsake Gorgon's awesome. Leafcrown Dryad's good. I like Smell Vaporkin. I mean, I can build the deck that makes use of Biden the best. Insatiable. I don't know if Keepsake Gorgon's just better. Obviously, I'm not going to be black. If I'm not going to be in black, rather, if I pass this to, I could just take this. Someone might pick up that, but then I'm definitely passing blue. I really like blue, and Biden's awesome, and I feel like I can make the deck that makes the best use out of it. I mean, alternatively, I just get past a Phalanx Leader and I pick that up too. That works, and I think you just have to pick it. I mean, there's also some pretty sweet red cards. There's no good blue or black in here, so that being said, I could still end up getting that pretty sweet stuff. Plus, I don't think this necessarily works quite as well in the heroic deck. The blue-white heroic deck is maybe some of the obviously a tempo-y type deck to draw, or uh, I had thoughts and then they just kind of left. But yes, here that's fine. I'll just put myself in the heroic deck if I can, and hell, if I can't, getting that too is still awesome. Well, Sea God's Revenge kind of works with that. I I'd pick it up third here. Seems fine to me. Maybe I'm picking it up slightly too early, but what? I've also got Read the Bones, Lash the Whip, Fellhide. Read the Bones for a color I'm probably not going to be in, given that I passed the two really Keepsake Gorgon and the other thing, Insatiable Harpy. Granted, how much you're reading into those, getting like a third pick Insatiable Harpy, don't necessarily know. But Sea God's Revenge, I know I'm probably going to be playing blue, and that's pretty sweet. And then I get a Crow and Hoplite. Well, I'm gonna have to start making some picks here. I'll take the Acro and Hoplite just because I know that red white heroic is super sweet. And if I get something like that and I still get some more sweet things, then I know what I'm gonna. Well, now I have to make my choice. Not gonna go red. Read the Bones is sweet. It's late enough. The Charlatan is not particularly exciting. I mean, if I have 8 or 6, 7, 8, 9 mana up, I can see God's Revenge twice, which is not exciting. I can go blue-red, which is also underwhelming. The Prussian Chimera is good, or do I just hedge and pick up like a Read the Bones, which is okay. Or I just pass to Read the Bones. Taking a Prussian Chimera here is so underwhelming, but Charlatan is not that great. I'll take the Prussian. Okay, well, some things. Lash the Whip. I guess black is open coming from the other side, but not anymore. Um, Fortune Hunter or Wave Crash Triton. Lots of Tritons. Uh, I like the Fortune Hunter because if I'm gonna draw cards, I might as well do it right. And so I'm blue. I don't necessarily know if I'm white, and in fact, it doesn't even look like I'm white. I could take Opaline Unicorn to just hedge in terms of multiple colors. Nylea's Presence, because, I mean, green blue is sweet and just ridiculous card draw. I'm feeling being slightly ridiculous, so I could do that. Yeah, Nylea's Presence. Anthusa. Yep, it's Anthusa. Alright, so I'm blue-green heroic ish. Blue-green, I'm going to draw a bunch of cards and then hopefully heroic them out with Anthusa. Now, that being said, Anthusa's not that great. In fact, Anthusa's kind of bad, but whatever, I got a bunch of things and maybe I can get there. Hopefully, I can get there, in fact. This makes me so sad that this insatiable harpy came all the way around. Um, That being said, it's the Nessian Courser. That's also kind of surprising that that made it all the way around. It was like the most other. I mean, there was the Leaf Crown Dryad, there was God's Willing, I picked the Bident, and then the two black cards. So, not entirely surprising, but still, like, the Nessian Courser and Harpy should definitely not have been in the pack, at all. I like the way this is shaping up, though, so far. It's gonna be pretty fun. Thassa's Bounty, why not? It's blue. I'll take it. Let's get the Nemesi of Mortals. Um, Asps. Asp of Nessia. That's not a thing. The Nessian Asp. But I have a feeling that green blue is best going to be able to make use of these kind of things. Sure, I don't want someone to have it. But I'm kind of glad we jumped out of white. Saw no white coming around. I mean, got that the Phalanx leader uh, second pick, but no white. Otherwise, the Crone Hoplite was okay, but that's fine. I could have been in black. I would have had two. What would I have had? I would have had two Read the Bones potentially, or a Read the Bones and a Soldier of the Pantheon. And that's okay. I mean, now I do have a Battlewise Hoplite though, so I can make dreams come true, or just stick. Yeah, I'm just let's make dreams come true. Battlewise Hoplite it is. I am ditching a bunch of green, but the green I'm ditching is like Nessian Courser and Thusa, not particularly exciting. Sideboard card and Annihilate's presence. Uh, well, nope. Staying in green. Yeah, that's that's pretty crazy. I have both Bow and Bident. That seems good. Now I'm kind of sad that I don't have that Vaporkin, but I think Battlewise Hoplite still. Because I had Phalanx Leader and Battlewise Hoplite, plus a good. I knew I was playing blue, and Phalanx Leader plus Battlewise Hoplite, and I'm already in blue and potentially white is better than the rest of these green cards. So I wasn't sad picking that up. Sylvan Caryatid is actually pretty sweet. So is Karametra's Acolyte. I'll have all of the mana, but what am I going to do with that mana? Just an early Sea God's Revenge? I guess that's pretty good. Fate Foretold's awesome too. But now we got to think what is good with Bow of Nightly. Karametra's Acolyte's pretty good, and you know gets more. But I think Sylvan Caryatid might be a little bit better. Not entirely sure. There's white that I'm seeing, but I'm definitely in green. Let's cost sort this. Enthusa, hide those. I'll know that I have a Guardians of Meletus, but that's not particularly exciting. It's actually kind of a tough pick. I mean, obviously this comes down a turn earlier, and I can ramp. I'll get the Karametra's Acolyte if I want it. Oh, oh dear, lots of things. Obviously, a combo with the bow. Nessian Courser is just good. Leaf Crown Dryad's just awesome. Horizon Scholar is really sweet. Wave Crash Titan, I'd pick up. Geez, I don't even know how to necessarily evaluate this. Nylea's Emissaries will be really good in this deck. But I guess anything that you have. Oh, let's hide that Thassa's Bounty. I guess anything that you have with Bow is good. Do I just want the solid 2 drop? Do I take the. I would gladly take this and I would gladly take this, but I think the power level is slightly. Actually, I think the power level. Leaf Crown Dryad's a little bit better than. Just ever so slightly better than Emissary. And Horizon Scholar's better than that with Nessian Corsair. I mean, if I could pick Nessian Corsair and I'm just like meh about it, I'm so tempted for the Emissary. No, I think you have to take the Leaf Crown Dryad in this instance. Chain to the Rocks, another Crone Hoplite, and I get the Stone Nothings here. Uh, there's literally nothing that I want. I'm definitely not going to play the Coastline Chimera. I mean, the flying is pretty good with the Bident, but I have a feeling I'm going to be getting better cards. I don't have any fours and it flies. I guess it's okay. Chain to the Rocks. Let's pause for a sec, see if Change of the Wax worth anything. I think it's probably less than a ticket. Yeah, it's half a ticket. I don't really care. I'll take the Coastline Chimera. Because, like I said, flyers, it might be good. Oh, where are these cards before? Jeez. I guess because white was getting cut, no one else jumped into it. But Hunt the Hunter is a sweet pickup against any other green decks, I guess. Horizon Chimera, my favorite uncommon. I'm not passing that up. Anyway, um, hmm, I definitely don't want one of these. I really don't even want this here. Fade. Um, I like Fade as the sideboard card, but I can use. Oh, and I end up getting another one. That's pretty sweet too. But I was like, I could definitely use the Agent of Horizons. I'm in the two colors. I might as well do it. Nylea's Presence, there's a potential for it to get cut. Triton Fortune Hunter currently is just a 2/2. I don't really have many things to trigger heroic. I wouldn't mind whatsoever. Shredding Winds. Let's show all. Hide white. Hide red. Thassa's Bounty. Let's hide that. Guardians. Hide. Oh, I have a Fade. Oh, that's awesome. Fade and Shredding Winds. Oh, geez. I just big mana. Or I mean, this deck I don't mind playing Fate Foretold because it's actually pretty. I've got a couple of things to. I need stuff to trigger Anthusa and Triton Fortune Hunter. I have a feeling I'm probably be able to get Fate Foretold, but Karamatcha's Acolyte's just really good. Yeah, I think I just have to take it because I'm hoping that I do end up getting things like Nemesis of Mortals in the third pack, um, Nessian Asps, even just I'll even play like Volpine Goliath here because I do have bow and Death Touch Trample. I hear that's a kind of works together. I was gonna say it's a combo. It's not quite a combo. Uh, to, it works really well to make sad opponents. Sure, it's green. I'm not gonna play it, but whatever. Uh, so I have a feeling I'll have things to be spending my mana on. Satyr Hedonist. And I mean there is splash potential here. I have Presence and Amulet, so I've got things that I could be doing. So far, I mean, I'm pretty good. The deck is seemingly okay. I've got couple evasive, one, two, buckle my shoe. Got a couple evasive, three, two and a half evasive guys, if you count this being, turn on the unblockable. So I'll be able to make Bident work. Maybe a couple other flyers would be sweet. I'd love the Trampler. I'm not surprised that the Emissary was taken because it is sweet, but I don't have any two drops besides the Sylvan Caryatid, and I would like to be able to do a little bit more. I'll play it on turn two, obviously play it a little bit later. Oh no, I have one, two, three evasive guys, so I need some beef to kind of justify these. Like I said, Nemesis of Mortals, Nessian Asps, Volpine Goliath is fine. Arbor Colossus is always sweet too, but I'm not going to rely on a rare. Arbor Colossus kind of makes this really awesome too. Um, just big beefy things I'll take. Mistcutter Hydra is not as good as Nemesis of Mortals, so it's Nemesis of Mortals here. I'd love to play a really big Mistcutter Hydra, but I have a feeling Nemesis of Mortals is just going to be able to serve me a little bit better. Granted, that being said, I do have ways to produce a lot of mana really quick, so Mistcutter Hydra might be awesome, but I think just overall, the Nemesis of Mortals is going to be a more reliable source of a big beefy dude, um, which is fine with me. So I'm gonna take that there. Um, I'm not. I guess I'm not entirely sure because the Mistcutter Hydra, like I said, I can churn out a bunch of mana pretty quick, so might have been slightly better, but I still don't think you turned down Nemesis. And like I said, there might be hands where no, actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm kind of leaning towards the Mistcutter Hydra. But Ashiok, I don't think I can turn that down. Let me see what it's worth. Probably like three tickets, four tickets, but let me see. Yeah, I can't turn down five tickets here. That being said, I would have taken the Horizon Scholar. Staunch Hearted Warrior is good. Don't have really many ways to trigger heroic, but it's pretty decent. But Ashiok, I think I just take. Oh, geez. Wow. Let's hide that. So many things. So many good things too. Wow. Erebos' Emissary, I could easily splash it. I'm not going to. Voyaging Satyr is awesome. Volpine Goliath, like I said, I'm gonna need things to do with my mana. Omen Speaker is good too. Omen Speaker is actually probably be really sweet here, but I think Voyaging Satyr is just better. Um, and actually here, I think I want to take the Warrior's Lessons. I do have a couple of ways to trigger Heroic and Enthusa, Triton, Fortune Hunter. So, plus I do have flying dudes, so it might be pretty good. Um, Once again, not particularly excited, and the black ship has definitely sailed. I'm not going to splash a Erebos' Emissary. I don't know what singleton black card I would splash. I guess Erebos' Emissary is one that conceivably could be done. Oh, Griptide, something that I definitely need. I need removal of some sort. I would love to have this Omen Speaker, but I think Griptide's just going to be a little bit better. 12 creatures, little bit short, just a little bit, but I need this type of effect, and Griptide's going to be able to be serviceable in that way. Oh, jeez. Another Voyaging Satyr? Another Voyaging Satyr. Or, an Aqueous form. Aqueous form, Biden of Thassa's, that's a thing. I don't need another. I don't need another one of these. I have Sylvan Caryatid, Voyaging Satyr, Karametra's Acolyte. I, I don't need this. Do I need this though? I haven't really seen many heroic things. I do have two heroic dudes, warriors. Yeah, I think Aqueous form is. I know I'm crazy for passing up a second Voyaging Satyr, and Voyaging Satyr is indeed really good. I'm fully aware of that, but I feel like I have all of those types of effects that. Oh no, yeah, definitely cut Annex and Cymede. I'm sorry, heroic player. Yeah, you're not getting that. It's weird that that was coming around that late. I'm kind of surprised um, that it came from the other side because I wasn't seeing much. Pack one, I wasn't seeing really any good red or white. So I'm surprised I even got Annex and Cymede. And then going from the left to the right, there was some decent white and red cards. So I don't know what's going on there. Well, there's a bunch of stuff happening here. I could take a commune. It's only green card. Somewhat short on playables, given that there is Annihilate's presence in here. Well, I could play the Crackling Triton as another 3-drop, because I've got... I think I have a commune. No, I'll take the commune. I do have a commune, because it didn't show up. Cool. I guess I should know what cards I have before I actually pick them. Another commune. Jeez. Coastline Chimera, because it's blue. Well, this kind of died out a little bit more than I was hoping it would, and I'm actually kind of sad. I thought I'd still be able to get some stuff along the way. I'll take the Seder Pepper. I'm not gonna play it. Yeah, this is underwhelming to say the least. Sedge Scorpion, that's pretty sweet though. I don't mind that. Show all, hide white, hide red, splash Ashiok. Yeah, right. There you go. That's what I'll do. I splash Ashiok. Mnemonic Wall, do I have any good instants or sorceries? I'll take it because I'm not entirely sure if I have a good one or not. But oh, that was totally silly of me. Triton Shore Thief, it's blue, but I'm not gonna play it. I totally forgot about Ashiok. I can play this, um, and it's a Planeswalker, so yeah. And I think I can play the black relatively easily. Hide. I might get a couple free wins out of it. Hunt the Hunter, that's a no-go. Communes, I'm not excited about. Guardians, I'm not excited. Against the super heroic deck, I might be able to use it. But I will see you after deck construction, and hopefully I make the best build. Alright, here we go. Here's the build thus far. I have not yet separated into spells and such. Bide in there, Ashiok and Bow. I think I could just, hopefully just rely on the raw power of my stuff. Uh, I don't have anything really big, which is somewhat unfortunate. I do have cool things. The reason I am even including Warrior's Lessons and Aqueous Form in the first place, Aqueous Form, because I have a couple things that might be able to get in. Why I'm even including those in the first place is Anthusa. I have a feeling this is going to be the kind of deck that at least somewhat stabilizes. Maybe I'll draw a couple cards off Bident. Maybe Bo will be able to do a little bit of work, and then I'll Anthusa them out. In Aqueous Form, Warrior's Lessons. I do need ways to target Sea God's Revenge. Sweet. I have some fast, not fast mana, but Voyaging Satyr, Sylvan, Caryatid, Karametra's Acolyte, and these things be able to get there. Ashiok, I'm definitely going to play because I already have the blue, and the ways to facilitate the splash are going to be pretty easy. Um, I have Mnemonic Wall as potential inclusions, the Nylea's Presence. I already have Traveler's Amulet for black, but Nylea's Presence is probably something that I want. That way I only have to include one swamp. So one swamp, Traveler's Amulet. One swamp plus Traveler's Amulet plus Nylea's Presence equals three black sources for Ashiok, which seems pretty good. Mnemonic Wall, now that I've laid everything out, seems relatively underwhelming given what I can get back Warrior's Lessons or Griptide. I guess I could get back Sea God's Revenge, which is okay. That's actually fine. Hunt the Hunter's totally a sideboard card, again, obviously against the other green decks, which my green creatures seem to be better. Hunt the Hunter will be good with Anthusa. Fade. The more I play Theros, the more I see these cards are totally main. Like one is totally main deckable because everyone's playing some form of an enchantment or whatever. It's actually depending on what bestow type creatures. I at least feel like this is in some ways the least game one against the least good against even like the heroic deck because it is a little bit slow. What it exiles their hopeful Eidolon, which is the hopeful Eidolon bestowed onto something, which is okay. But other decks, like it can obviously exile my exile, Bow, Bident. Uh, what else? Nothing particularly exciting. But I don't think I mainboard it. Shredding Winds, obviously, some deck might not even have the flyers. So I guess unfortunately, it is both Presence and Mnemonic Wall, because getting back Sea God's Revenge was potentially backbreaking, and I have ways to just pump out the manas pretty quickly. Like I said, Voyaging Satyr, Sylvan, Caryatid, and Karametra's Acolyte. Now that I think about it, picking up that Aqueous form over a second Voyaging Satyr was totally the wrong move. Um, Hopefully it doesn't end up hurting me too much, but just so we know, every time we see Aqueous form, it could have been another Voyaging Satyr. So I'm gonna play kind of, not. I'll think about it, and I'm probably gonna try to note it every single time because if I say it, I'm gonna remember it more. But maybe hopefully Voyage Aqueous form will be pretty sweet. Like I said, I do have Bident, which will hey, get some cards, and Enthusa. I did obviously. I think my reasoning is still somewhat solid in the sense where I do have the two heroic dudes, and one of them being Enthusa. Well, I guess one heroic dude and one female dudette. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. That being said, here's the build. Let's color sort by color. Yes. Oh, cool. Totally forgot I had the Horizon Chimera. So I have enough evasive creatures to make the Bident pretty sweet. At least drawing the cards. Three black sources, so I do want one swamp. Let's see what Moto suggests. One swamp, 7/9. Oh, this is actually awesome. 7/9/1. I can even go 8/8/1. What do I double blue? I have double blue for Prescient Chimera and Bident of Thassa. Whereas I've got more green things. Yeah, I'm always on hedging towards a closer to even mana, and I do want because I have what double green. I guess I have double green turn three, but I'm probably not playing bow turn three. Yeah, this is good. This seems fine to me. Let's submit and see where we can go. Make dreams come true.